Hey guys, Carl Schickert here, and I want to welcome you back to Member Studio. In this video, I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but I'm going to show you a tool that I use for making logos and making icons and making all kinds of graphics, banner ads, you name it, whatever you need. I've been using this now since they launched, called Usign, and my good friend Bertrand and Martin Crumish came out with it, and it's an absolutely great value. It's an absolutely great product, and I highly, highly recommend it. And in fact, you should see it in the category on the list of recommended products that I've given you on that page. So without further ado, I'm going to show you real quickly how to make an icon set that I'm actually going to use here for this particular site. So that way you can do it on your own. And now I also go to a website called depositphoto.com. Periodically, AppSumo will actually have a deal with them where you can get like 100 of them for roughly $30. But if you're looking for something quick and easy to use, I would suggest to go ahead and go there, move there, and just, if you need to buy something. The reason why I use it though too is mainly because you can find a lot of free icons or images or background images on the internet, but you may run into copyright, or not really copyright, but you might run into trademark or something infringement that would mean that you would actually have to pay someone for it, and you could possibly get in trouble. So I'm not an attorney. I'm not going to give you any legal advice or anything like that, but it's just peer-to-peer advice. So basically, I found this vector here. I liked it the most, since we're looking at video. This is more of a cinema icon set, but I liked it. I thought it was good. I think it would work really well. Now, if you notice, they have a couple of different icon sets here, which is neat because I kind of like this one here too because it has like this little box, which could be great for downloads and stuff like that. But this one had all of them, had a little bit more on it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one now. You can see where it says Vector ESP set, standard license. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab it, scalable to any size. So I'm going to download that now. And as it downloads, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go open up Using. Now, Using does come with a Google Chrome, a Chrome extension, so you can see it right here. So I'll click on the Google Chrome extension. It says login. All it is really just a way to log in, and usually if you keep things in front of you, you'll remember to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And I use Using a lot. In fact, me and my wife use Using a ton. We own a local business, a local restaurant. So in our local business, we use it. Question about Using. Looks like Bertrand's got something here to ask people questions. Oh, that's cool. I don't really have time to look at it, so I'll probably cut this out. All right, so I'm on here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to see, you can see I've used it for our restaurant a lot. And we sell physical products too. We've got an e-com store. So we use it for that. I mean, you can use it for so much stuff. It's really an awesome service to have. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to New Design. They have like this post image or custom. I'm going to use custom. They have all these like predetermined sizes and stuff, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to load up here. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and unzip this file real quick too that I've got. No. Hopefully my wife wasn't working on something that she forgot to save. So here you can see the background. Now what I can do is I can click on here and I can click none. And so you can see now it's transparent. So very easy to use. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to where it says, let's see, uploads. Now I need to upload a file. So let me find my file. I don't know if it's in here or not. Go to Show and Finder. Okay, deposit photos. Here's the icon set. I can click on my space bar to look at it. That's the icon set. Looks pretty nice, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be separating each one of these icons here to figure out which one I want to stick up on top. And then they have them in a different file. But I'm going to use this JPEG file just because it's easy to use. So we go to uploads, upload image. Now see how it says here, select a file, or I can drag the file in. So technically, I should be able to just drop this file in. Should be real easy. So let's see if that works. Put it in there, bam. It's uploading. And so the first thing I'm going to do, once this uploads into the system, I'm going to go ahead and save it, okay? I'm going to save it as icon set because I want to be able to use this over and over and over again. So what I'm going to do is click up here, put save as. I'm going to call it cinema icon set. Save. Takes a second, you know, it's going to save it into their system, but I'll be able to use it as much as I want. Now save successful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back to my site here. I think this is it. I'm going to look at the top. I'm going to figure out exactly which one I want to use. So basically I've got one here that says training modules, so I could probably think of one for that. One that's a download center, one's support, one's a blog. So let me go here and think. So I've got download center. I think I like this one for the download center. So what I will do is now I'm going to resize this. Now it almost doesn't really matter what size I go with, but let's just go 100 by 100 and see how that looks. Looks good to me. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. Let's go 200 by 200. That's probably a good size. So now I can pick which one I want. Which should be here somewhere. There we go. So this is it right here. Now what I want to do is I want to make the background transparent, which is very simple to do. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save this icon. No, actually I need to make it transparent first. So what I need to do is click on here. Oh, it's kind of neat. That's a new feature. That's something new. I didn't even know you could do that. So let's crop it. Okay. Try that again. Crop. Crop. Now let's go save as. Download. Icon. Save. And then should be able to, should stay here. Let me try to refresh, see what happens. Should be on the side though. I saved it. I saved a new thing. So let's see. Go to uploads. Doesn't look like it's saved. There's saved groups. That's new. You know, they're adding new stuff all the time too, which is pretty cool. That they're, you know, servicing their software, their graphic software, which I know they have a whole team of developers that have built this for them that they have in-house. Just because I happen to know them. Let's see here. 3D. What's behind here? This is weird. It was kind of strange. There was like two there. But I mean, really, all I want to do is save this. I want to crop this and save this. So grab that. See where it says erase background? What's going to happen is it should pull this out. And this is a really neat tool to do this with. So it's showing me everything here. But really, like I said, all I want is I just want this part. So basically you can just put this little green thing in here. Okay. And take this red thing and go. So now there it is. See how it's by itself? So then I want to hit done. See how easy that was? I just made that transparent. All by itself. So there it is. All transparent by itself. Now I need to crop that part out. Their cropping tool, it seems to be newer because I've never seen this actual cropping tool. Let's see. The cropping tool doesn't seem like it's new, so maybe they're still working on it. But either way, I mean, for the example, this works perfectly all right. And I'll tell you that they'll have it fixed, whatever's the deal with it. I know it's just a new tool. They changed the tool they had before, but not a big deal. We'll improvise. So basically, keep making this wider. I know too they're about to come out with part 2. Okay. Hit save. And then let's see, download. Download icon. And then I want to stick this actually in Member Studio. And what I'll actually do is make a new folder, icon, set, create. And then you can't see it on your screen. I don't know if I can pull this over. No. I'm just going to hit save. It should save there, and then that icon set will be there. Okay, so now we're back here onto the site. And so I'm going to go here. What I want to do is I want to use this download icon. So I'm going to hit build. And I'm going to go to, where is it? Navigation, I think. Site navigation menu. Click on there. This will open up. It should load up each icon. Go to this download center one. And then I'm going to choose a file. And then let's click here because I want to select it. That's it right there. Should upload. Save changes. And then there it is. Voila. Close. So now you can see it right there, and it fit nicely in there. Now what I could do is I could actually make it a little bit bigger, which I'll probably go ahead and do. I'm not going to continue to record this, but this was just to give you an example of one way to use Usign. And then Usign, though, you can do so many cool things. I'm actually going to go back there real quick just to show you some more stuff. So let's say I wanted to turn this into like a let's say I wanted to turn this into a logo. I can go here to width and put in like so let's say 500. Let's even say bigger, right? I could even do bigger. Let's say 700. Okay. Now I can go into over here where it says, let's see, where it says text. I can hit headline, and then I can put like members TUDIO. Let's say that's an icon I wanted to make. Pull it into here. Then I can take this and I can change the color of it. Let's say I want it to match this, or one of these colors, right? Bam. I just matched that color Real easy. I mean, that is really cool, I think. Um, Move this up a little bit. Another thing that's cool is I can change these styles. I can go in here and find a different style that I might like. So I can scroll down here, say I like that one. Okay, boom, new style, put in right there, nice and clean. Now that right there would be a logo. Okay, then they have all these different things in here. They have an icon finder in here if you want to look in here for icons. They already got all these icons built in. Okay, they have this thing called Stock Unlimited. You can actually set this account up, and they have all these icons on in here as well. So I could actually search icons and use them. I could use these icons for, like I said, logos or navigation bars or whatever I wanted to use. I can personally upload anything I want to upload into here. Okay, I can go to occasions. I can go to objects. They have all these elements, all these buttons. They have buttons. You can actually make like customized buttons for like buy buttons or call to actions onto your site. Really, really neat stuff. These guys are awesome that put this together. They really thought about marketers. They thought about, pretty much covering all your bases. And then, like I said, they're always working on this company. They're growing it. This company's grown into a 7-figure business a year. All starting, not really starting with Usign. They own a bunch of different graphics softwares, but this has been like their hallmark product, and I think they're basically building their business off of it. So highly, highly recommend it, guys. And also I hope you got a little bit of training from this, and then we'll see you guys on the next video. So thanks for joining.